back to Easy Pinnings. Today we are going to tackle the tie-dye cake. This is one of the pins that I've seen all over Pinterest, and unfortunately there are no instructions that go about it. So today we are going to tackle it and whether or not see if it's doable. And just so you guys know, I am not a baker. I'm a cook, but I'm not a baker. So this should be interesting to tackle how to make a tie-dye cake. This guy at Wegmans, and it's supposed to be self-explanatory, but honestly, I highly doubt that that's going to happen. So we're going to see how it goes, and I'm either going to give it a thumbs up for doable or a thumbs down for basically it's sucking. So let's get to it. Pour all the flour, the cake mixture, I should say. Oh, it smells yummy. I'm always weird about these things because I never know if I'm, doing it right. Then we are going to add the water. I'm just kind of sparingly doing it, so. Now we're going to the oil, 2 tablespoons. I'm terrible at cracking eggs, so this should be fun. Ooh. Oh, and I already put a shell in there. So I'm assuming that as long as you know how to crack an egg, this should probably be easy for you. Oh, I figured it out. Look at me go. That one was easier. Yay for me. I'm actually putting all the eggs in here to save myself time. Whoever invented cracking eggs is genius, sort of. But, so let's do this. I'm really scared about this thing. Well, note to self, don't have it facing up because that's what it looks. So this is the most annoying and tedious part of the whole thing. So we're just going to zoom right through it. And yes, I totally licked the bowl. Don't judge me. Anywho, we are splitting the cake batter into 6 different bowls. The instructions require 12, but I figured that 6 is enough, and you'll see why. Because it just is much easier. And honestly, they don't know what they're talking about. So I'll show you how it's done. So the cake mix comes with 3 different dyes. There's a yellow that looks like orange, a red, and a blue. And together we can mix them into different combinations to make different colors. So this is one of my favorite parts. It's the dyeing. Once you put all the droplets in, you just start mixing, and it's kind of pretty cool how these colors come out. Now, I actually got worried because at first I thought that they would end up tasting like the colors, and let me just tell you, I did not sign up for that. But other than that, this was definitely the funnest part of this very tedious cake. And those are the finishing bowls, as you see here. Alright, so now we're going to, now that that's all over with, that was dreadful, we're just going to spray this thing down. I might be spraying a little too much, but you just want to make sure that the pan, I guess it's never too much, right? I don't know. But, so that's why we need 2, because it's going to be one of those, like, on top of, you top them over, 2-layer cakes, whatever you call it. I don't really know. So, in the recipe or in the box, whatever you want to call it, they said to split this into another 6 bowls, but I'm not doing that because all it is, it's, again, we're just eyeing it. So you just start with the middle, all that good stuff, and then split it literally in half. So here goes nothing. So here you can see, I don't even know. Okay. Oh, it's going everywhere. I'm literally splitting this in half. Probably shouldn't be going all over the place like it is right now, but we're just gonna roll with it, see where it takes us. So I'm going to do the same thing with the rest of the dyed batter. Just gonna split it down the middle and distribute it evenly. You don't have to do it in the same exact order that I did. I just kind of picked and choose my battle of what colors I'm going to use, and then that's probably the easiest part of it. I preheated the oven for as long as I've been doing this, so we're just going to be careful not to move it and put it in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes or until you think it needs to come out, you know, toothpick it, whatever it is, you know. So. And we're back, and obviously I went and got a shower because there's no way I'm waiting for this thing to cool down for 30 minutes. So here's what we have, and yes, I am wearing a tie-dye shirt because I'm a Lisa. I don't really care, and it was steamed. So here they are. No pun intended with that. So I let it cool down for a half hour. That's why I went and got a shower and all that good stuff. So now I think this is the hard part because this is where I have issues with. So here goes nothing. It's time to decorate and pile it up. So for more reasons than one, I'm just going to zoom right through this because this was a complete fail. So let's just get to the decorating part, shall we? The first thing I did in order to set up is put icing on the bottom layer cake so I could have a middle filling, and also the top layer could stick easily onto the bottom layer. I previously purchased a fondant icing to go over the cake. For more instructions on that, you can check out a video on strictly fondant making. You can decorate the cake however you want, but I chose to do each color around the cake, and then what I'm going to do is take a toothpick and make it into a tie-dye effect. There you have it, my beautiful tie-dye hippie cake, I guess you could call it. I don't know what it is, but there you go. So after everything, I would have to say that my cake did not come out as bad as I planned. I mean, it's not this picture right here, but it's also not a disaster. So yay for me!